There's a huge fire in downtown Raleigh right now. Looks like it's on Jones Street. There's ash falling for miles around, 4 or 5 blocks into the whole downtown area. Very large pieces of ash falling from the sky. This is a huge fire. Large pieces, which are causing smaller fires. One just started here in front of a church from the brimstone from this fire. It looks like it may be from a local church. It's hard to tell from here. This is huge fire.
What building is that?
I'm not sure. It's like an office building.
Right. Oh, okay. I thought it was a church.
That's just starting fires everywhere.
Oh yeah, because all this stuff.
There are smaller fires starting. Just put one out. Smaller pieces everywhere. They're coming from all over. This is fireman here telling people to stay back. This is huge. Can you tell me what building that is?
I don't
You don't know? Okay, thank you. There are fires all up and down the different streets here. This is a huge fire. There's pieces of ash hitting me as I'm walking. This is from the construction site. This is the new apartments that are going up next to the link. This is right next to the quorum. Very close. This residential building here. This is the unfinished construction site of new apartments going up. I'm being constantly pelted with very large pieces of burning wood and debris. There's a huge fire. There's pieces all over the ground, large and small, coming from this fire. The whole surrounding area is steaming. The asphalt is literally steaming from the heat coming from this fire. There's several people streaming live as I am, trying to show people what's going on here. One of the biggest fires I've ever seen, not only in Raleigh, but anywhere. This is going to affect buildings for blocks around. Police departments, fire departments staying a block away. The heat and the smell, it's horrible. It's plastic, metal, and wood. There's a Huge fire. Building here next door is starting to be on fire. There's a lot of residual fires nearby. The fire department has abandoned their hoses close by the fire hydrants. It's just too hot. It's too intense, too big to even try to put out. This is in downtown Raleigh. Small residual fires all around. There's another building on fire, another business building. Things falling down. This is the corner of West and Jones Street in downtown Raleigh. The whole entire unfinished apartment building is gone. The fire department is staying back another block. Winds are blowing west, fueling the fire further. Down Jones Street, there are other buildings nearby also on fire. More fire trucks are showing up. It's at the corner of Jones Street and West, right next to the Links and the Quorum. This is the Quorum building here. This is the new unfinished apartment. Fire alarms here going off across the street. You can see the blinking lights. The top of the building is on fire. The adjoining buildings are on fire. Several other individuals doing live video. It's so hot nearby, the asphalt is steaming from the heat. I'll clean off the debris from my hat and my jacket. Thank you. All right, we're being told to move back by the fire department. Safety. Smaller fires, residual burning up along the area. Right next to Clouds Brewery. Yes, thank you, Justin. Apartment complex is a total loss. It's extremely close. Bottom floors of the Quorum are definitely being affected. Not on fire, but the heat certainly is a factor. Nearby cars. Alarms going off. Dumpster nearby that's full of debris, which is also on fire. There's not much left other than concrete. There's smaller fires and smoke. This is looking through the hallway of the Quorum. You can see the flames and the heat. This is at the corner of Jones and West Street near Clouds Brewing, across from the Link Apartments, the new apartment building that's unfinished. Smaller fire truck. my way around the building here. Go to the other side, see how far it spread east down Jones. I'm going around the Quorum building. This is the parking deck here. See the lights above. So the fire alarms are going off on the top of the Quorum building as well, on the opposite side of the fire. Say what started the fire. Could have been electrical, could have been set, could have been accidental. Looks like it's fairly contained of the major part of the fire, although the burning embers and brimstone are going all around and up to a couple of blocks away are causing fires. Fire department's got their ladder truck out, shooting the high pressure hoses from far away. At least 12 trucks here. Probably all the trucks that they have open right now from a fire department in their job. This is a huge, huge fire. Got the large hoses coming from all the way down the street, pick up from many of the places that they can, get more water.
I need everybody back there. Thank you, guys. No, definitely not.
I'll walk around to the Clouds Brewing side, see how it looks from the other side. Walking around Clouds Brewing now, see how it looks on the other side of the building. And again, this is at the corner of Jones Street and West, and the new apartments being built next to the link. A block over from 42nd Street. Luckily there's no fires blowing this way, although you can still see it from this angle. This fire is extremely huge. This is Clouds Brewing here, 42nd Street, right down the street.
If my car's up here, can I pull out? Yeah, you can pull out that way. Yeah, right? Sir, I need you to call.
Thank you.
All right?
Got it. Going back around to the Quorum side of the fire. And back around now. I'm not gonna be able to get as close as I did before. It's not as much debris falling down as it was. Most of the stuff has been burnt. There's a huge, huge fire. Next to the Quorum Link Apartments, a block from Clouds Brewing, 42nd Street. Half a block from where the old bus terminal used to be, at the corner of West and Jones.
mind backing up for me, sir?
Sure.
Going to the catch fire.
No problem.
Adam one.
I'd rather not. Thank you. Try to go a block east at the side of the quorum, back where I started. They're trying to spray the adjoining building roofs now. They're starting to catch fire.
That roof is on fire, man. Look. See that roof right there?
Yeah.
Shit. Hey, that building's on fire too.
There's not a lot left. Concrete block, substructure, elevator shaft, about the only thing that's still left standing over here. Most everything else has already fallen down. A lot of debris on the ground. See the steam coming off the side of the quorum building from the heat. A lot of the metal is buckled from the heat straight above. The pillars are buckled and wrinkled. A lot of water coming down from the fire alarms. The windows are broken from the heat and popped. All the popping noises are from the glass here in the quorum building. You see the water coming down. Impact of the heat on the columns and the metal here at the quorum. This is all the popped glass. Here are the fire alarms. Still glass falling from above. A lot of the windows on the lower floors of the quorum have started to pop, fall out. You see all the glass and debris from upstairs. A lot of the roofs have started to buckle here. Columns and the metal from the heat. It's not quite as hot as it was before. Fire department's going to close in now a little bit, put out some of the fire on the bottom. Most of the stick-built structure is gone. Some concrete left. A few of the metal structures. See how hot this was earlier. Key access completely melted from the heat. Even the metal around the keypad is melted. So the glass is popped from the windows earlier. More windows still falling down from upstairs. I'm gonna lose you guys soon. My battery's about dead. This is at the corner of Jones and West Street. Building in the back there is the Link Apartments. This is a new one that we're building that's no longer here. RTV is using their high pressure hoses. Got the buckets running down here from Raleigh Fire Department, shooting as much as they can to put out the fire. West and Jones Street. A lot of windows still falling out around. Heat's not as bad as it was earlier. A lot more water. Still see the steam coming off the pavement where it's hot. Concrete is about the only thing left. Cinder block. See how hot this was earlier. One of the check-in boxes for the security method. RPD will be fighting a lot of residual fires in the area up to a block or two away. It's a huge, huge fire. The only thing good about this fire is this was not a historic building or anything that can't be replaced. Luckily uninhabited, with nobody in it. No way to know if anybody was inside. It started the fire, if it was electrical or accidental, but at least this was not a existing residential building or a local historic landmark. Again, this is apartment building that's going up at the corner of West and Jones across from the Quorum, about a block from Clouds Brewing and 42nd Street. It's been burning for about 30 minutes, maybe a little bit less. A lot of water coming off the building, both from the fire department and I imagine from the sprinkler system upstairs. You can see the buckling of the metal columns here. That's from the heat. I'm being told I need to leave. My battery's about dead anyway, so luckily the fire's about over. Raleigh Fire Department's doing their job. The fire that started back here in a dumpster. Luckily it's contained within the metal dumpster. You can smell all the plastic, metal burning. See the heat coming off the side of the Quorum building from the fire. About halfway up the building. Still windows falling out from upstairs from the heat. And again, this is at the corner of West and Jones Street in downtown Raleigh. New apartment building that was in the process of being built. Now they're letting me in the building here. Oh, thank you, thank you.
Where you stay here or what?